when I see Bill and I see him always upset, a lot of times when you see a person like that, all you want to do is just pray for him and wish him nothing but the best. That's life. So be it.
I'm for the streets. Do something for the streets, man. Then I'll be cool. I'm cool. I'll stop saying something. If it was some hellified streets that was up around you that say, he got us.
The boxing world was left stunned when Floyd Mayweather lost his cool during a live interview. It all started when Bill Haney, father, the manager of Devin Haney, called Ryan Garcia a cheater. Mayweather's fiery reaction only added more fuel to the already heated controversy surrounding a potential rematch between Garcia and Haney. During a recent live interview, Bill Haney didn't mince words when discussing last year's controversial fight. He accused Garcia of using underhanded tactics to secure his win, a victory later nullified after Garcia tested positive for a banned substance. Haney's blunt and provocative statements clearly struck a nerve with Mayweather, a man known for his strong opinions on the sport's integrity. As the conversation took a personal turn, Mayweather erupted with his trademark bluntness, launching into a furious tirade. He lashed out at Haney, making it crystal clear that he had no tolerance for what he saw as unprofessional behavior. His outburst not only highlighted his frustration with Haney, but also underscored the deep divisions fueling this ongoing boxing debate.
I don't know. I mean, are you helping your kids? I don't know. You know what? You can see my work. You can see my work. You see what I do. You dig? You come up in there with that slow drag talking about that 50 under the lights and that 50 You know that don't mean nothing in the street. If you ain't really pushing that line and your kids are right in these streets, you're a hoe.
Drama traces back to the highly publicized showdown between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney in their first fight. Garcia, one of the most polarizing figures in boxing, knocked Haney down 3 times and secured a majority decision win. But the celebration was short-lived. Post-fight drug tests revealed Garcia had tested positive for ostrine, a banned substance that helps athletes cut weight while maintaining muscle mass. The fallout was swift and severe. The New York State Athletic Commission handed Garcia a 1-year suspension, and his win was overturned to a no contest. In response, Haney's team filed a lawsuit against Garcia and his promoters, calling the fight a fraudulent victory. Bill Haney's accusations set off a firestorm of debate, dividing fans and media alike over whether Garcia's performance was legitimate. For Mayweather, who built his career on discipline, precision, and an unwavering code of honor, the allegations hit home. He's never been one to hold back when it comes to boxing ethics. As Haney's claims became more aggressive during the interview, Mayweather's frustration boiled over. His outburst wasn't just an offhand insult, it was a passionate rebuke against what he saw as a betrayal of the sport's core values. To Mayweather, Garcia's case wasn't just about Haney, it was about the integrity of boxing itself.
He should have showed the sparring video of him and Devin. Yeah.
What?
Now, why he's showing all this sparring video? Yeah, show the sparring. And it was 6-0, it wasn't close. It was like Floyd was looking in the mirror when I told him.
How long was that?
It was before the Conor McGregor fight when he finally decided that he could no longer be in the boxing with no real fighters. Devin is the one that snapped that. He knew that the torch had to be passed, and he passed it to Devin. I mean, because it was either forced or it is what it is right now.
The aftermath of that controversial bout has left the boxing world on edge, with many eagerly anticipating a potential rematch between Garcia and Haney. While Garcia is focused on clearing his name and rebuilding his career, Haney is just as determined to get payback for what he sees as an unfair loss. A rematch would mean more than just personal pride, it would settle a debate that has split fans and experts. Haney's supporters argue that Garcia's failed drug test and the subsequent legal actions prove he cheated. They believe a second fight is the only way to restore fairness. On the other hand, Garcia's team insists that his failed test was either a result of contaminated supplements or a mistake, a claim that remains hotly contested. Both fighters are set to compete in separate bouts at a major event in Times Square this May, and anticipation is building. If they both secure decisive wins, a rematch in the fall could be inevitable. Such a fight wouldn't just determine who's the better boxer, it would decide whether the controversy can finally be put to rest. Meanwhile, Mayweather's heated remarks continue to make waves. Some see his outburst as a necessary wake-up call for the sport, while others think his fiery language only adds to the division. What's clear is that this debate isn't just about one fight, it's about the future of boxing itself.
We will be challenging him, and like we challenge everybody. There's nobody in boxing in or around the division that, you know what I mean, he's not looking to fight.
Why you feel Floyd is salty in the situation with you and Devin?
I don't know. I won't say the word salty because when you got that much money, you know what I mean. It's hard to be salty about anything. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's just the way that it is. It's the new era. It's the Devin Haney era, and that's what it is. And he's hanging on to the Floyd Mayweather era. We're not taking no prisoners. We know that our job is to get to the Mount Rushmore of boxing, where the greats are.
Or as this saga continues, all eyes are on the fighters and their promoters as they navigate their respective comebacks. Garcia is working to redeem himself, while Haney is determined to prove he was wronged. If the rematch happens, it won't just be another fight, it will be a defining moment for boxing. At the same time, Mayweather's unfiltered comments serve as a reminder that passion and controversy have always been part of the sport's DNA. Whether the rematch actually happens or the drama escalates further, one thing is for sure, the conversation about ethics, fairness, and boxing's true spirit is far from over, adding to the tension. Bill Haney has started questioning whether Mayweather had a hand in Garcia's failed drug test. He even claimed Garcia didn't just test positive for one banned substance before. This revelation has shocked fans who were only aware of the Austrian case. Is Bill Haney exaggerating, or is he uncovering something bigger? He's been jumping from one interview to the next, reacting in real time to reports that Garcia's B sample also tested positive. But Garcia's legal team has fought back, pointing to a hair follicle test that came back negative. Now, fans are left wondering, should they trust the urine test that showed banned substances or the hair test that cleared Garcia? Taking things a step further, Bill Haney went on social media to accuse Mayweather of helping Garcia cheat. He even suggested Mayweather played a role in Garcia coming in 3.2 pounds overweight on fight night. Haney claims Mayweather was all smiles after Garcia's win, but has since gone silent, possibly hiding out in Dubai. Now, both Haney and the public want answers. Did Mayweather simply turn a blind eye, or was he directly involved?
Floyd Mayweather, come out them bushes hiding and playing and capping. On April the 20th, you were skinning and grinning from ear to ear. You was happy to tell the world about the 3.2 pounds that you helped Ryan Garcia come in overweight with. Now that he done tested positive for 4 PEDs, now you wanna head for the hills and go quiet like you in Dubai somewhere. Well, I'ma tell you, Floyd, wherever you at, what me and the world wanna know is, we know you was the middleman to Ryan Garcia's victory, but what we wanna know is, are you the middleman to the steroids?
Before the fight, Bill Haney made a bold claim. He suggested that a past sparring session between Mayweather and Devin played a role in Floyd's retirement, implying that the sport had officially entered the Devin Haney era. Unsurprisingly, Mayweather didn't take kindly to those remarks. What started as a war of words quickly escalated into a heated Instagram live clash. The debate began with Haney bringing up old sparring stories, which immediately irritated Mayweather. In response, Floyd sarcastically congratulated Bill on having an undefeated fighter, though he made sure to point out that it's different under the bright lights of a real fight. He then questioned whether Haney's fighter could maintain the same undefeated record in professional bouts. Things got even more intense when Bill Haney took shots at Mayweather's flawless 50-0 record, suggesting it wasn't as impressive as people think because of the opponents he chose. Furious, he yelled insults at Mayweather, trying to discredit his legacy. However, Mayweather didn't let the insults get to him. He remained calm and called Bill by name multiple times, insisting he had no interest in a pointless argument. He also reminded Haney that he had always shown him respect and only wanted to understand why there was an issue in the first place.
You tell us,
Bill,
no, you tell us, no, you
Bill,
tell us.
Bill, if your son is undefeated in the gym, congratulations that you got an undefeated fighter in the gym.
That's not it.
I'm the under the light
I got a
type
nigga
fighter.
that don't lie. I got a nigga that don't lie, nigga, 100% of the time.
Can I
Nigga
ask you a question? Bill,
Yeah.
let me ask you a question.
Yes.
What's my record under the lights? What's my record under the lights?
I'm gonna tell you, but listen, what's your record in life, nigga?
No.
Yeah,
Get
nigga.
down to it.
Yeah, what's my record?
What is
Nigga,
my
what's my
record?
record in
Bill.
life? Nigga, what's your record under the lights? Nigga, every 50 of your opponents
My
will
record
say,
in life,
nigga,
my
what you
record in life is
talking about?
undefeated.
Nigga, listen, huh? You said what?
My
You said in life
my
you
record in
undefeated.
life is undefeated.
heated up when Haney shifted his focus to his new rival, calling him out for how he handled his kids, making things personal. Haney made it clear he would stick by his son, the WBC super lightweight champ, Mayweather. Fired back sarcastically, asking if Haney needed help, hinting that Devin had struggled in his last fight. Haney wasn't having it. He warned Mayweather he knew what was coming when they met face-to-face, and insisted his family's boxing business would keep thriving without Mayweather's help. He even flipped the script, claiming it was Mayweather's own son who needed assistance, mocking him as a bald, bitter man. Haney doubled down at a Los Angeles press conference, declaring, "You're about to see a whole new and improved version of Devin Haney. I've been in the gym grinding since the Ryan fight, getting better every day." When asked if Ryan Garcia's punishment for testing positive was enough, Haney didn't hold back. He questioned the critics of his chin, pointing out that he had gotten up every time. Despite facing an opponent using pes to him, that only proved his toughness. Garcia fired shots too. "I'm just focused on beating Devin Haney, that's it. Not about redemption, just proving my point. And yeah, that Austrian mess, you probably set that up." Garcia even threw in a dig about Haney's brother, implying he knew something shady before anyone else. Haney pushed back. "How'd you test positive then?" Ryan snapped. "Corruption, man. They couldn't take the loss." Haney shook his head, unimpressed. "You took your punishment because you knew you were guilty." Ryan wasn't done. "Austrian doesn't block a left hook, bro. You got hit 1,000 times. You bounced off the canvas." Meanwhile, Devin Haney was soaking in the view from a high-rise suite in Manhattan, just a short walk from where he'd battle Jose Ramirez on May 2nd. This fight, to him, is more than just about it's a statement. Facing ex-Unified Jr. welterweight champ Ramirez, Haney isn't just protecting his record, he's reclaiming his legacy. He's not after belts or paychecks, this is personal. At 26, he's determined to prove he deserves the respect he's earned. Garcia reflected, "Fighting in New York is a dream come true. My dad always told me about the Big Apple, and now I'm here, ready to put on a show." If both Haney and Garcia win their upcoming fights, they'll likely face off again in October. Haney is confident this time he'll be sharper and more prepared. Looking back on their first fight, he admitted it was a learning experience, one that built character and taught lessons money can't buy. Haney made it clear, "You find out who you really are in tough moments. I showed what I'm made of, and when I step back in the ring, you'll see a better version of me." He's laser focused on Ramirez, but knows the Garcia rematch looms. To get there, though, he must win on May 2nd. Ramirez, too, is determined to prove he's a stronger, faster version of himself. Fans can expect fireworks in the ring.
That is way. First and foremost, I just want to thank God, for this opportunity. Like always, And by the way, I'm also a 2012 Olympian. If I'm not mistaken, I'm the only Olympian in this, over here on this stage. And
No, you're not. I'm 2016 Olympian.
That's right.
That's right. I don't give a fuck.
Anyways. I'm thankful, and I'm looking forward to May 2nd. I'm gonna go out there and do what I have to do. I know how much this fight means to me and to the team and to my family, so, I know, making my way to 147, I'm gonna be a lot stronger, a lot faster, a lot healthier, feeling very rejuvenated.
Both Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, a full year will have passed since their controversial fight in Brooklyn. Oscar de la Hoya, Garcia's promoter and a boxing legend himself, knows exactly what's at stake. Ryan's confidence is sky high, he said. "I think he's ready to fight round 13 with anyone." De La Hoya is convinced Garcia is back with a vengeance. He's going to make a huge statement in front of 500,000 people, but he also questions Haney's durability. Let's be real, Haney's chin got exposed. Ramirez will test it. Speaking from experience, De La Hoya knows coming back from a tough loss isn't easy. Is his chin the same? His confidence? His heart? Taking a knee is one thing, but getting wobbled and hurt, that's different. It's hard to recover. Still, he admitted Haney might be refreshed after time off. Maybe he's rebuilt himself. But if Ramirez lands a few solid shots, how will Haney react? The unpredictability makes this fight a must-watch. Meanwhile, Bill Haney, Devin's father, was furious at press conference moderator Todd Grisham. He felt Grisham wasn't giving his son the respect he deserved before the Jose Ramirez fight. When Grisham asked Ramirez if he planned to target Haney's chin given how Ryan Garcia had dropped him multiple times, Bill Haney erupted. He wanted the focus to be on Devin's achievements, becoming the youngest undisputed lightweight champion and landing on Ring Magazine's pound-for-pound list. Instead, Grisham poked the bear, trying to stir up controversy. Bill Haney told Fight Hub TV he believed the promotion was deliberately trying to separate black fathers from their fighter sons. He slammed the press conference as biased, accusing Grisham of downplaying Devin's accomplishments. Bill also defended Devin's chin, noting that no other fighter had ever survived 3 of Garcia's left hooks in a single fight. Why is no one talking about that? He asked. He believed it was all part of an effort to silence voices that told the truth, especially his own.
You know what I mean? But you see, as in the promotion, what they try to do is they always want to try to separate the black father and the fighter. And what you see was a bullshit-ass press conference that Todd Grissom was one-sided, and he didn't describe Devin the way that he was supposed to describe him, as the youngest undisputed champion, and with the legacy, number 9 on the pound-for-pound list, with not only just, he has a granite chin. Have you seen anyone get up from a Ryan Garcia left hook 3 times off the canvas? And that piece of shit, Todd Grissom, had to ask about his chin, question his chin.
Bill Haney went even further, claiming the promotion was actively trying to weaken Devin's brand by keeping them apart. But he was confident their strategy wouldn't work. On May 2nd, Devin will dominate Ramirez and prove everyone wrong, he declared.
Chin. He was everything wrong at the press conference. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to not get the voice that's really going to tell the real in Devin's corner. They want to separate it, and they want to try to destroy the brand, and it's not going to work. May 2nd, Devin is going to put belt to ass to Jose Ramirez, and I guarantee you that.
It's for the Ryan Garcia rematch. It seems it could have happened in May instead of October if Devin and Bill Haney had their way. After the second press conference, Bill Haney called the situation BS. He told reporters that he had to accept an interim fight just to ensure Garcia and his promoter, Oscar de la Hoya, finalized the deal with Saudi Arabia's boxing power broker, Turki Al-Sheikh, for their high-stakes rematch in October. Everybody knows the fans wanted the fight now, Bill said. I had to be vocal and push for it. They tried to say there was no demand, but we all know that's not true. I had to make sure it happened. Bill made it clear this was never about lawsuits or politics. It's about justice for the fans, a fair fight. We just hope Ryan keeps it clean this time. When asked about Garcia, Bill didn't hold back. We're not scared of him. He was scared last time, that's why he did what he did. Bill Haney sees this upcoming fight as a crucial step in Devin's journey, but he's not underestimating Ramirez. You don't become the youngest undisputed champion without focus. Moving up to 140 was a stepping stone. At 147, you'll see a stronger, faster, and more determined Devin Haney. And with that, Bill wrapped things up. That's it for today's update. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a thing.